The only time you'll find me working hard is if I can relax even harder. And you know me, I'll always find the sweet spot between big goals and a soft life, femininity and ambition. My talk videos are insightful, but my vlogs eclectic, just like me. Now, let's take off to see how I define my idea of femininity. Hi ladies, this is Krista and welcome to the Feminine TakeOff. We're starting this vlog with me leaving LA. The previous weekly vlog, I was in LA, I was working for a few weeks, and now I'm flying to the next city and my luggage is all packed. By the way, it took me forever to pack this thing. And I think that if for whatever reason it needs to be open, I don't know if I'm going to be able to close it. Whoever opens it's going to need to help me close it. Now I will see you in the next city. Let's go.
Welcome to Feminine TakeOff, where peace and elegance meet progress, where your calm becomes your power and your dreams have wings. Morning light through linen dreams.
I'm home, ladies. I made it. I'm in my lovely home. It feels so good to be home, even though I'm only here for like a few days. So I don't feel so well. I'm so tired, but I'm just gonna go to the spa area. Like I'm gonna go to the steam room, the sauna, and just relax a little bit. And then I'm gonna get ready to go to work. I do have to go to work today. The things I do. This is what I'm wearing. I wore it to the flight, just the skirt and the shoes, but I really don't feel like changing. I'm so tired. I'm not even gonna put makeup on. I'm just gonna go. My only fear is that I'm gonna be cold when I come back from this spa, but I'm just gonna hop in my car. Let's just go, ladies. Let's go. I've decided to change instead because, ladies, it's cold. It's cold in Vegas. So I didn't want to like wear the skirt and then wear the tights and then it's tedious. I'm still wearing sandals. But at least I'm not going to be struggling to take my skirt off. So I'll just hop in. So cold. Since we're at it, I decided to go to the car wash and get the car washed just because I don't like being out with a dirty car. You can either look good or be dirty. And here we are clean and looking good. I just saw a woman with her tennis rackets and I'm like, I should be playing tennis right now, not working, but that's okay. I'm working so that I can get to play tennis. Anyway, I feel so embarrassed to show up at my gym like this. I feel like I look so crazy and they're not used to seeing me look crazy like this. So I hope I don't run into someone that I know. They're gonna be like, Krista, what has happened to you? I'm gonna be like, poverty. Just kidding. Let me just go lounge for like at least 45 minutes and then I will see you guys soon. Mwah. Ladies, I did it. I feel amazing. But I feel so good. Ladies, don't ever apologize for needing to take time for yourself. Ever. Okay? I mean, of course, within reason, but whatever that reason is privy to you. You know? Only you can tell what you need. Only you can give yourself the things that you need. All right, so let me go home. I'm on a really tight time schedule. I don't want to be late, so I will see you. Thank you always for keeping up with me here with the Feminine TakeOff. We take off to better ourselves, and we also take off to honor ourselves, to give ourselves the things that we know that we need. There's no wrong and right answer to it. It's just the answer that fits whatever it is that you need. Anyway, I will see you ladies very, very soon. Mwah.
Between ambition and stillness, there's me.
Ladies, so I'm back from the spa. I only have about 15 minutes to finish my makeup, get dressed, and hit the road. Luckily, I was able to pick up my badge. Those of you who don't know, I work in conferences. I mean, I feel like I say that so much. But yeah, I work in conferences, events, and trade shows. it can get a little deeper too, but essentially often I'm a contractor. But anyway, so I was in LA working. That was like a separate type of job, but this one I am doing a conference. And the conference that I'm doing is a big tech conference, and luckily they had badge pickup because you need badge credentials to enter the conference, and they had badge pickup at the airport. So I actually picked up my badge this morning when I landed, and I feel really, really happy that I did that, because all that means is that I am going to be not have to wait in like a long crazy line just in case there is one when I am entering the conference. Okay, this is actually not that bad. I usually don't put this here. That was by accident. It's because I wasn't paying attention. But anyway, so yeah, I picked up my badge. Ladies, I haven't eaten anything. There's literally no food in my home. I have like 2 eggs, but I have to boil them or do something. But they've been in there for like almost a month, so I don't think I should eat them. I mean, knowing me, I might. I don't know, I'm not afraid, but it's just that I have to like steam them. I just don't have time. I just got back from the spa, the steam room, and I already took a shower there, so I just put the hot rollers in my hair, and then I got my bags ready because I like switch purses. I have to be very intentional about that, just because I travel so much. I don't want to like forget my wallet and like all these things, so I just like moved things around in my bag. And ladies, by the way, I'm so grateful that I have 2 or 3 of everything that I own, because that means that when I'm home, especially like you guys see, I'm worked a show for weeks, come back, and my luggage is in the living room. I have not touched it or opened it, but luckily, because I have 2 and 3 of everything, or even more sometimes of everything, I didn't have to like say, oh my god, I have to unpack my luggage to get my mascara or something. And that's what I mean when I say femininity is ready. Of course, my lifestyle is very specific. Not everyone has a lifestyle like this, but let's say that whatever you need with work, you know what you need, and it's so important that you predict how facilitating your life will help you in the long run. Let's say that you wake up every day at 5 a.m. because you need to go to work. So that means you need to have a lifestyle where the night before, you lay your clothes out. So that way at 5 a.m. you're not scrambling in the dark, or if you live with like a partner or other people, roommates or something, you're not like rummaging looking for what you need to wear because you're already prepared. That's what makes your life seamless, especially when you're super busy and when you have a lot of things to do, especially as a feminine woman. Because you're feminine, you're gonna need more things to upkeep yourself. Like me, for example, getting my nails done, keeping that schedule. You saw me last week. I don't know if I posted that vlog yet, but I didn't have time to get my nails done, and I was in the middle of nowhere, so I had to actually just bring my nail kit with me and do my nails in the hotel. So that's how it is, ladies. Only you know what you need. You see, please don't mind my edges. I braided my hair too tight, and now like it pulled out, so I look crazy. You know, it reminds me of that picture of Naomi Campbell when she was at the beach and her edges came out. That's how I feel. So I'm sure, I hope that, I mean, my channel is not big enough where like you guys start dragging me yet, and because we are like a polite, kind, feminine community, but you know, we might get some stragglers here and there, but we are not a channel where we drag each other or you guys drag me. But yeah, it's been like, I've been a little self-conscious about it. I've been like hiding it in a lot of my videos, but you know what, ladies, I'm just gonna be honest with you, okay? I pulled my edges out, but my edges grow really quickly, so it'll be fine. I'll live. Anyway, let me just draw some eyeliner on. What time is it? I have 5 minutes. Oh no, this is dead. Yikes. I need you today. Right now is not the time for you to be dead. But fret not, I do have another one in my storage. in my closet, my storage closet, I have like I said, we just talked about this. I have like 2, 3, or 4. I like whenever I get a big amount, because I'm a contractor, I don't get paid weekly or bi-weekly. Sometimes I can get paid once a month, but if I'm doing different contract, I'll get paid this week, this day. I get paid like random times. So because of that, whenever I get a huge chunk of money, I just buy in bulk on everything that I need. And I also pay my bill. If I can, I'll pay my rent like 2, 3, maybe sometimes like the most I've ever done was like 5 months in advance, I think, or 5 or 6 months in advance. So that way, when anything happen, I'm down, or when clients pay me late, I'm not scrambling. Oh no, my hot roller fell. Do you like this? And then pin it somehow, because I really don't want the curls to drop. Okay, this is a little ghetto, but whatever. Oh, Alexa's telling me it's time. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
Il est 13h15. Actuellement à Las Vegas, il fait 12 degrés Celsius avec un ciel essentiellement ensoleillé. Les prévisions météo d'aujourd'hui annoncent un temps très ensoleillé, avec une température maximale de 14 degrés et une température minimale de 4 degrés.
Alexa, stop. I don't want it to tell you guys my entire address now because it gives me like morning briefings and everything whenever I set an alarm. But anyway, I really love just looking like I didn't make an effort, but I'm just like really looking really put together. So sometimes like I would meet people and they'll be like, yeah, I like didn't sleep, I had to travel in, and then my flight got delayed, and then because of that they give themselves an excuse to look a certain way. But I like to just look like I just woke up. Like, people sometimes when I tell people like I'm so tired, they're like, we don't believe you. It's because I take so much time and effort to look like I didn't just roll out of bed. And it's not easy, ladies. You guys see sometimes what I do, and it's not easy. Actually, one of you commented on one of my videos and you said it looks like it takes a lot of effort. I mean, it does, but it doesn't, you know. Like sometimes it takes a lot of effort to sit and argue with a boyfriend who doesn't respect you. I don't have that in my life. I don't have men who text me. I have guys who try to text me, but I always tell them like I'm a bad texter. I honestly just love living in the present moment and like love to have that conversation deeply at a date over a nice drink. I don't drink, but I'll say like a nice drink, a mocktail. But if they keep insisting on being pen pals, I will literally just delete their number and mark it as spam. So because of that, I don't have people, even men in my life, who I have to like talk to. I just ended a relationship earlier this year, and we were supposed to get married, and I loved him so much, but he just was so draining in my mind. He yelled all the time. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into it, but I really needed to, you know, be settled down and get married and everything, but I just walked away. So because of that, I don't have relationships or friendship, or even situations where I'm like arguing with someone over the phone for time. I used to when I was younger. I used to tolerate that, but you would be surprised how much time you're saving when you are spending time to self-care. Imagine like right now, I came from the airport and then I went to the spa. Imagine if there was a man in my life who's texting me, what are you doing? What about now? How's your day? Good morning, beautiful. And then he's not really adding on to my life. I would spend 10 minutes here texting back, 10 minutes here texting back, 10 minutes here telling him my day. And now those 10 minutes, I won't be able to relax in the spa. Because when I talk to people, I like to give them my full and divided attention, or when I'm interacting with them in any way, even through text, right? So because I don't have that, and the people, if I have someone in my life, they literally make it better. I had an ex who would literally, because I work so much, he would, every time our dates, he was courting me at the time, and every time I saw him, our dates were at the spa. Actually, I've dated a lot of people who gave me that experience because I worked a lot. I'm always traveling, I'm always busy. So because of that, I'm not used to someone just being in my life and just not adding on. So a lot of times women will say, oh my god, how do you have time to just do your beauty routine, keep your nails on all the time? Well, it's because first, I don't have time to argue. I don't have time to, you know, get into my head about little things, insecurities, and how what they're saying and doing to me. And if the little bit times where I have those experiences, I'm out the door. I mean, I know it sounds cutthroat and like, you know, maybe superficial to some people, but I really just, unless I'm married to you, I am out the door after any inconvenience, because I have my life to worry about. My mom depends on me. I depend on me. I have so much that I need to do that, again, unless someone is like adding on to my spa days, adding on to my peace of mind. I remember I dated this guy, and well, often when I date someone, but specifically this guy, he would just say, oh, don't worry about your trip to the airport. I'll have a car waiting for you, and it'll be like a nice, beautiful black car, like from Uber or Lyft or something. Usually my exes have done that. I'm not gonna lie and say it was only that guy. Like, usually, you know, I've dated people who are just very considerate, because I'm such a, like, I don't want to say hard worker, but I am very passionate about the things that I do when I'm doing them. So they do work, they care about me in that instance. But again, because that's the energy that I experience, I can't sit and talk to someone about how's your day, what you doing, good morning, beautiful, and that's it. I have things to do, you know, and they should too. If they're truly the businessmen, the busy men that they claim they are, they should be busy. Or not always. Sometimes some people own businesses and the businesses are doing so well that they don't need to be busy in that instance. But I don't know, I like my men busy, ladies. I like people around me to have their lives and autonomy, so that way I don't feel like I have to entertain them all the time. So yes, it does take a lot to, you know, look this way sometimes. Not always. Like, I'm not like doing any like intensive hard work. It doesn't feel like hard work to me, but it's also hard work just to like sit and entertain people and things that are not in alignment with who you are. So anyways, ladies, I'm gonna go change now, just throw a blazer on, and I gotta go. So I'm probably not gonna take you with me, but I will see you tonight, hopefully, or tomorrow morning. Mwah. All right, ladies, I'm just putting my blazer on. This specific client, I know that when I get there, they usually like to put me in sportier outfits. That's actually why I'm wearing my sneakers. But I just like to throw on a blazer just because it looks professional when I show up. And then I will change into whatever branded wardrobe that they give me or put me in. So yeah, this is a finished look. I'm worried my hair is growing in, so I put a little bit, one clip-in in the front here, and that clip-in was like tangling a little bit, so I hope my hair is not tangling the entire evening. But I'm gonna bring this clip, so in case it tangles, I'll just like pull it back partially or something. But anyway, ladies, I really gotta go. This is a finished look. I'm just wearing all black. It's professional. That's like my default when I'm not dressed in wardrobe by the client. So anyway, ladies, I will see you soon. Mwah. I'm gonna go to work now. I'm so hungry, and I hope that this client has snacks, because they usually have snacks. I'll see you soon. Right, let's go. Sorry, thank you. Throughout this video, take a moment to breathe, unclench your jaw, sip water or stretch. Let your shoulders relax. This is an unhurried space. Yay, I found parking! Ah! Sorry, I get excited so easily. Ladies, before I had this car, my old car didn't have parking assist, and I wanted a car that I also didn't have to take the keys out to get in the car. And I just manifested this car. I manifested so many things in my life, ladies. No matter how life gets, just remember that when you work towards the things that you want, you're gonna get them. But anyway, ladies, it's time for me to go to work. I will see you soon. I'm sorry that I'm so hyper. I just haven't eaten, I haven't slept, but I'm relaxed because I went to the spa. So I'm just like running on like delusion and comfort right now. But anyway, I'll see you soon. And we made it with 20 minutes to spare. Oh, I'm good. Now this is a tricky part, finding the booth, because everything is so huge. There's so many booths here, but yeah, I'm gonna find it soon, and there it is. I found some snacks, and my client was really nice and gave me like an hour and a half break when I got here after our team meeting. So I'm just lounging and relaxing until I have to get back in time for our first presentation. Hey ladies, I just got off of work. I'm so tired. It's only 8 o'clock, but I just think that I want to go to bed soon. I thought about going to the gym, but I'm just so tired. But I should start working out because I have not worked out mostly through most of my travels. So I think I should start working out, but I also just don't want to like overwhelm my body. And since I've been going to the steam rooms and the saunas, I mean, I haven't been working out, but at least does that count as sweating? You know? But anyway, all right ladies, let's put away some groceries. I'll tell you a little bit about what I got. I got some waters.
Each step I take, though small it may seem, is a pebble tossed in a widening stream. The ripples, they dance, they shimmer.
All right ladies, it's the next day and I am headed to work. I slept very well. I feel great. I'm really happy with my makeup. I didn't get a lot of time to get ready, but I just like threw a one curl in my hair and then just did like a quick 10-minute makeup. And so that's that. But anyway ladies, I will drive safely because I also saw a lot of cops on my way and I do not need a ticket. And yeah, so I'm gonna see you ladies at the fitness center after work this evening. Mwah. All right ladies, I just finished work, so I'm gonna use the steam room, the sauna. I'm actually gonna spend some time here. I think I'm not gonna leave until like almost 8 o'clock, which you guys know I don't like driving at night, but I feel like I need it today, you know. All right ladies, I finished work and then I came to the fitness center. I did not work out. I just wanted to give myself grace, but I just used the sauna, the steam room, and just relax. By the way ladies, a very healthy habit to have, especially as a woman, when you get in your car at night, lock the door. Don't wait any second, don't do all of that. You get in the car, you lock the door, whether the door lock, the button to lock the car door, whether it is on the side of the car or inside, wherever it is in your car, you open the door, you get in the car, you lock the door. Drill that in your head. I know a lot of new cars now, you get in the car, once you turn the car on and start driving, then the car will lock itself when it senses driving. Mine does that. But ladies, as a woman, you get in your car, especially at night, get in, it should be as like natural to you as closing the door. So you close the door, you lock the door. Same thing if you're getting out of your car at night, or any time in the daytime. I've heard stories of like women getting out of their car, the car locks automatically eventually, but as they're walking away, then they like use the key or then they lock it. No, if your car is newer and it's automatic, you get out of the car, touch the handle, it'll lock. If it's not automatic, push the key, lock the door, okay? Especially at night. But get this as a habit so natural to you that it's not even you would do it in the daytime and the nighttime. Assailants or people who hurt you are not gonna say, ha ha ha, it's nighttime, this is the only time I'm going to hurt her. No, you never know what's gonna happen. I'm not telling you to just be like on alert and just be anxious all the time, but part of being feminine is to make sure that your natural life, your lifestyle protects you, keeps you safe, and keeps you soft. And one of the number one things that will keep you soft is to be safe. So your safety is number one. But anyways, ladies, that's all I wanted to share with you. I just finished the sauna in the steam room. I've got to go pick up and run an errand for work. I promised my boss I will pick up some tools that I need for work and bring it in tomorrow. So I'm gonna go look up where I can even find this. I need raffle tickets. Don't ask. Our booth is like doing giveaways during this conference, and we ran out of raffle tickets. We didn't run out, but we will run out of raffle tickets. So I need to go buy raffle tickets in the middle of, I mean, it's only almost 8 p.m. So you guys know I don't like driving at night, but I've been just working so much and the sun has just been setting so early that, I mean, what am I gonna do, right? I need my spa time, and I thought I was gonna go to bed early tonight, but no, my nails don't look very good, ladies. I mean, they're overgrown, they're starting to break, and the thing about my nails is that I don't like to use acrylic or fake nails, so if one of them break, they all get cut off. And the worst thing is that they all break at like the root, like really, really low. I would really hate that. One of them already broke low enough. I'm gonna try to like maybe file it a little bit even so I don't have to cut the rest too low. But let's see. Ladies, I told you I'm trying to be cost effective this period of my life, so I'm actually gonna go home and do them myself. I know in my last vlog, one of my previous vlogs, I was actually in the middle of nowhere, and like I brought my nail kit with me in my travel bag and I did it. But now I'm just gonna do, and I think that's why they broke, because the UV light that I used was just so small, and I don't think the nail like cured enough to like stick and like be strong on the nail bed. I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna go home now, and this finger looks fine, but the other one, oh my god, it's embarrassing. I don't want to show you. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go pick up some errands, run some errand for work, and then I'm gonna go home and do my nails. Maybe I'll pick up food on the way. I ate a very, very heavy lunch today, so maybe not, since I'm not like working out heavy. I'm trying to like at least be watchful of how I'm eating, but let's see how that goes. But yeah, anyway, ladies, I will see you at home. Let's start the car. Okay, all right, ladies, let's see you soon. Let me be safe. I am walking to the conference. Look at through the casino to get to the conference. Look how beautiful it is.
Moving light on my cheek, little jar, little secret I keep, powder cloud, like a soft hello, lips in bloom as the colors glow. I am lovely before the rose, beautiful woman from head to toes, then a touch of shine, a line, a bow.
Alright, ladies, I am at the fitness center, and you know when someone knows you're waiting for a spot and they take their sweet little time? That has to be one of the most inconvenient people on this planet. especially when they know, that you're waiting on them. I don't understand it. How fun is it to be an undecent human being? I wouldn't know. Well, not all the time. Anyway, ladies, I am now at the fitness center. I'm just gonna go lounge in the steam room and the spa. I'm feeling so, I don't even know how to put a word to it. I can't tell you guys what happened, but it's a really, really sad thing that happened today at work. Well, it didn't happen at work, but it happened to someone who was at work. Yeah, just love and hug your loved ones. You never know what the next second, the next hour, the next day of life is going to be. And a good way to be able to rest in your femininity is to be able to just give love to your best ability. It doesn't have to be at your parish or at your expense. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if you could even love someone from afar, or just, you know, accept people for who they are, but just not have anger or hate in your heart, go in that route, because you simply don't know how much time anyone has on this planet, how much time you have, and how much time other people that you're around have. So yeah, and especially with the holidays happening, so many people have like so many things it's like life is moving so fast. So also remember, ladies, to just be safe. So ladies, now I'm just gonna go to the spa, and I will see you ladies soon. If I don't see you this evening, it's probably because I probably use the steam room, the sauna, and I realize that I have to like just go home and pack. Don't worry, I'm not doing anything fun. I'm just packing for Orlando. So I will see you either when I'm at Orlando or when I'm headed to Orlando. Maybe like a little mini airport clip or something like that. But yeah, ladies, nice talking to you. Have a very, very good evening. Forgive the gloomy mood. I just feel so deeply, and when people, and I love humanity, and when people get hurt or anything bad happens to people, I just feel so deeply. I don't know how to, I can control it in a way, like now as I gotten older, I can control my reaction to the circumstance, but I cannot control the pain in my heart, or the feeling in my heart or in my spirit when I'm exposed to something that evokes sadness out of me. I can put a shield or mask on. I think we've all, as adults or even young adults, we've learned through society to be able to put a shield or a veil of mask on so that we can function through society. But within that, I still can feel sad inside, you know? But yeah. And if you're also going through anything, I forgot to say this, if you're also going through anything, seek help. Seek a therapist. I'm not a licensed therapist, so I can't tell you what to do, you know, advise you, but you know, seek help. There's help out there. Call a hotline, you know, look up hotlines that you can talk to based on whatever feeling you're feeling. And just remember that whatever you are in the moments that's making you feel in despair, that thing will pass. Maybe not right away, right that moment, but think about how you will feel 6 months from that moment. Think about how you're going to feel a year from that moment. Think about how you're going to feel 5-20 years from that moment. Think about how you're going to feel if your grandchildren are running around saying grandma, grandma, or grandpa, if you're a guy watching this, after you've overcome whatever is making you feel stuck or sad in the moment right now. I know that it's really, really hard to see or foresee. Sometimes when you're in a storm, when you're going through something really difficult, you might even feel like there's no way out, or you might even feel like you're just stuck inside of that fog or that storm. But just remember that the storm passes. The storm passes eventually. Perhaps it won't pass like a minute from now or a week from now, but it might pass a month from now. It might pass in the near future. It always does. Nothing bad or even nothing good, but nothing lasts forever. And so find comfort in that. So especially when you're going through something bad, find comfort into knowing that nothing lasts forever, especially nothing bad lasts forever. Anyway, ladies, I will see you very, very soon. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for watching me here with the Feminine Takeoff. As always, we take off to better ourselves. Mwah. It's nap time.
She wakes with the sunrise glow, sips her water slow, a quiet rhythm only she knows. Her body's a temple, her mind's a stream. Each move she makes a flowing dream. She breathes in peace, lets out a steam.
Sorry, you're not inside. It's just me.
No, no, that's fine. Why is it?
No, but you're not in it.
Okay, one.
It's a shadow for women.
Okay, nice.
Like water, she won't be denied. Gentle hands tie her hair back tight. Her reflection whispers, "You're alright." She steps into strength, into her light, dynamic as fire, tender as rain, a melody sung without refrain, sovereign in joy, sovereign in pain. She's not chasing, she's not bound. Her power's quiet, yet it's profound. She's not chasing, she's not bound. Her power's quiet, yet it's profound. She's not chasing, she's not bound. Her power's quiet, yet it's profound.
Alright ladies, let's get ready for work. I'm on a really tight time schedule, so we're gonna rush it a little bit. Hi ladies, I'm on my lunch break. I'm still at the conference, but I just wanted to do some work on Feminine TakeOff. I told you ladies that I have dedicated time to better myself, and I'm also showing you how even though I'm traveling for work, even though I'm at work on my lunch break, I'm still taking time to grow. Of course, with femininity, it's important to relax, to rest, to pour into yourself, but it's also important to relax, rest, and pour into your goals, your business, your ambition, the things that you desire to do, the things that you want to do that others have told you that you cannot do it. You can do it, but it just requires tact. It just requires intention. Alright, so anyway, I'm just gonna finish up my lunch and then finish working on the channel. I have some really exciting content that I'm gonna be filming for you ladies very soon, and I hope that you're also enjoying the current content that I have. But anyway ladies, here with the Feminine Takeoff, as always, we take off to better ourselves. Mwah. Now is not the time to get tired and discouraged, princess. You've got this. Everything you've been going through is making you wiser and stronger. Get up and remember who you are. All right, ladies, I've packed. I've got my luggage with me and I am heading back home. I'm so excited to leave this place. Anyway, thank you for watching my travel and work vlogs, and I'm actually waiting for my Uber. Is that him? No, that's not him. But anyway, I can't wait to go home, and I'm really also excited for the next content that I'm going to be making for you ladies. It's so exciting. I think I actually have about 2 or 3 weeks off. I'm going to actually try to have more, maybe like take a month off since I've been working so much, and then just focus on my content, because I've been having so much fun filming for you ladies. It's been really showing me a lot about my character, my personality, and just who I am and what I want to do with my life. So I'm really, really excited for this new upcoming year. And here with the Feminine Takeoff, we take off to better ourselves. And what better way is there to show you by showing you how I persevere through life. Actually, my car is here, so let me get him. Okay, this is him. Hi. Okay, you pull up. Hi, how are you? Anyway, ladies, we are in the car and we are headed to the airport. I'll see you very soon. Goodbye, Orlando. I'm so glad I'm leaving. Let's soften for a moment here. Take a slow breath. If you'd like, sip some water, stretch a little bit, and then let's continue this video. Ladies, I am home. Okay, I'm not home, but I'm closer to home than I was when I was in Orlando. And I'm walking to my Uber. I'm gonna be home. Felt like it would never end. Oh, let me see if I can show you. There's a strip. Sorry guys, I feel like I'm in delirium right now, just because I'm so exhausted and I'm ready. But I'm so grateful that I get to work and enjoy my work within reason, when I'm not complaining half the time. And
That's a slow lane, that's a fast lane.
that's okay, take your time.
Gotta stop halfway for breakfast.
But anyway guys, I'm so really happy to go home. I will see you when I'm home. Mwah. Ladies, we did it. I am home. Okay. I'm so excited to be home, ladies. You have no idea. I almost want to take 24 hours just to be a vegetables. Please excuse the state of my apartment. I mean, like, I don't know, it's a little bit questionable, but I've been just so busy, ladies. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but it could look better. But anyway, ladies, I'm so happy to be home. This is good. Thank God for everything you do for me. And I'm gonna go take a shower, because you ladies saw I was so ready to get back that I didn't even change. I usually change into like something really cute and feminine, but I just kept my work clothes on, and I was like, I have to get out of this place. Yeah, it was like a 4 hours and 50 minutes, so almost 5-hour flight. And yeah, I was just so happy to be home. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited to be home. But I was thinking of like taking 24 hours to be a vegetable, but I don't know if I should do that, because that's gonna take me backward. I am gonna sleep in a little bit. It's only 9 o'clock. Oh, that's right, I got the early flight, so I got to the airport The airport had such crazy lines, but I was able to squeeze myself in and get an earlier flight. And the woman at the gate was so sweet. Her and this guy, they helped me get a new flight, so that was good. And then yeah, so I think that I'm not gonna waste the next few days away. I'm actually, sometimes when I come from traveling so much, I just need like a day just to like relax. But you know what, I can relax without being a vegetable. I don't have to like go downhill and to come back uphill, you know what I mean? Since I'm already like at a constant speed, I like slept on the flight. It wasn't very comfortable, but I was able to sleep a little bit. And I'm just gonna go, maybe I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow, go to Pilates, and I think there's a sauna experience that I want to do. Should I break this vlog into two? No, I can't, because I have a Christmas vlog coming up. All right, ladies, scratch that. Actually, I'm going to just take a shower now, relax, and then I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow, go to Pilates if I feel like it, and then later on, maybe late tomorrow evening or the next day, I'm gonna take you. I found this cute little like sauna area that has like a, I don't know, it's like a wellness center. I've been getting a lot into wellness centers because last week when we were in LA, went to a wellness center and I absolutely loved it. And so I'm gonna actually take you to another one that I discovered here in Las Vegas. I'm really excited to show you, and I've never been to this one, so we will be exploring together. But ladies, I'm happy to be home. And I also, you know, I know that I think these last few vlogs have been a little bit like busy and maybe even hectic, and so busy with work. And I want to show you ladies that femininity is about rest, but you need to be able to make income and be comfortable in order to rest. I only date providers, but I also make sure that I'm fine. I'm not dating right now because I just have so much going on, ladies, and as also my standards are just so high, and I've just got out of a relationship. I just ended an engagement. Like, there's so much that I'm just piling up the last 2-3 years, and I think I'm glad that I'm taking this time off to just focus on myself, focus on Feminine TakeOff and everything else, my mom, and so on and forth. But I just want you ladies to see that peace and elegance can coexist with progress. Just because you're living a soft life, just because you have standards, just because you are, there's a term I want to use. Just because you're a secret princess or a queen or whatever does not mean that you don't get things done. And I've talked about this in one of my very, very early videos. When people think of princess, they think of someone who's lazy, who's spoiled. But true meaning of princess is someone who is diplomatic, someone who has duties, someone who needs to get things done, and she does. And she does it in such a way that looks effortless. And she does it in such a way that she affords herself, or her kingdom is able to afford her the luxuries of life. But sometimes kingdoms also go through difficulties. And so just because if you are, you know, we're speaking like metaphorically here, if you are a princess or a queen, or you could be an actual princess or queen, you never know, but if you are a woman of class, of elegance, of beauty, of royalty, of regalness, just because your kingdom is going through hard times does not mean you lose your title of being princess, of being queen, being of high standards. You just have to maneuver through life a little bit differently, a little bit intentionally. All right, ladies, and so I'm showing you how I'm doing it. I hope you're enjoying watching me. Forgive me if I look a little disheveled. You've seen early morning, I've worked, I've packed, then I went to the airport and then flew was on like almost a 5-hour flight, so I am really exhausted. But yeah, this is part of life, ladies. And I told you in one of my previous videos also, I've been feeling behind. What better way to get out of being behind than to have ambition to get things done? And I have the momentum now. I'm alive, I'm blessed right now, and so I'm gonna keep going until there's no more going left to do. But I can't not stop trying if there is trying left to explore. All right, like I told you before, a shot in the dark is still a shot. You betting on yourself is nothing you should ever be afraid to do. It's nothing you should ever be reluctant to do, because when you bet on yourself, you will be the highest bidder, and you will also meet higher bidders for you. Because when you try for yourself, God is a provider. God is a girl dad, okay? God is everyone's dad, but God is also a girl's dad, and a girl's dad never disappoints his daughters. So here with the Feminine Takeoff, as always, we take off to better ourselves, and I'm gonna take off to go clean myself and start to rest finally after this almost month-long streak of travels. Anyway, ladies, I'll see you all. Mwah. Good night. Ladies, I am home. I can't believe I'm in my own bed. This feels so good. It's about 10:30 p.m. now. It took me some time because I decided to call my father because of everything happening in the world, and I'm also building a relationship with my papa. He's my best friend. I call my father papa because, I don't know, growing up I spoke French before I spoke English, so I didn't know the word dad. And I knew the word papa, so I called my father papa. But anyway, I was just talking on the phone with him. With everything happening in the world, I've been just making it a point to check in on him, just because, you know, I'm traveling. I just want him to know where I am. And I also, ladies, when I decided to truly embrace myself, my femininity and everything, I realized how important the relationship with the men in my life were, and not only like romantically, but relationship with the men who took care of me. My father, I didn't always grow up with him because he had to work really, really hard for us to migrate, but my brothers also raised me, like my whole family raised me basically. But I realized that I could not mend relationships with the men in my lives. Of course, there are some relationships that are just irreparable, because either, I think I have one rule, people who I choose to be happy with or like maintain a relationship with, they have to care about me, and they also have to respect me, because someone who does not respect you can harm you, no matter whether they're your parent, your siblings, your cousins, whatever. Someone who doesn't respect you can and will harm you. So, but I had to also do a lot of inner work myself and do some healing, and also make sure that I was the reciprocal of that thing that I wanted, right? I can't say, oh my God, I want someone who respects me and doesn't harm me, and then not be thoughtful or mindful of how I make others feel as well. But anyway, we've come such a long way, but I love my father. He's like my best friend. I tell him like almost everything. And he actually just started watching my channel. So that's like, sometimes I'm like, oh no, I don't want him to like see this, but it's okay. I don't think he watches everything. But anyway, and I'm just gonna take this head wrap off. I put a towel over my head because it's still wet because I washed it. I don't know, I had like so much energy, so I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna wash my hair. And so I'm gonna put this one on before I go to bed, so that, because I think I'm gonna go to bed with wet hair. I know you're not supposed to, but it's not like full winter here. I live in, you know, Las Vegas, so it's not that cold here. And I'm gonna put the heat on. You know, surprisingly, it wasn't hot in here when I came. I hope I didn't leave the heater on, because if I did, that means I'm gonna like pay for it. It's gonna raise my electricity bill. And I'm trying to be like cost effective and responsible with that. But anyway, I'm gonna put this on and switch it with the towel in a second. I just want to like lounge a little bit though, because I'm just like, I don't know, I don't feel exhausted, and I don't know why. I felt tired when I was at work, when I was like in Orlando, but I think that when I'm home, my home truly recharges me. Even though it's not in its best state, it's a little bit messy right now. I mean, the kitchen and the living room is clean, but I think that I just need to like deep clean a little bit. Like I need to clean the balcony windows. I need to just like vacuum. I wish I could still have I was thinking of having someone come in. It's pretty affordable to get a cleaning woman come in, but I don't know. I just want to like, there are just some things that I really have to take care of this year, and I just want to be a little bit more comfortable next year, especially financially. So I think I'm gonna do all the cleaning myself since I have like weeks off now. So let's try that. I think I'm gonna do some cleaning. Maybe I'll bring you guys with me in the next vlog if it entails cleaning. But anyway, ladies, it's been so nice to chat with you, and I will see you maybe tomorrow. Mwah.
Pendant 3/4 de mile.
Okay, sorry, I have to listen to my GPS because, ladies, we are going to this wellness center. I've never been, but I'm super excited to go. And yeah, but anyway, ladies, I came, you guys saw me come, and then I did 24 hours. I just lounged, gave myself some grace. That time of the month is coming. Ladies, can I tell you a secret? Hold on, let me adjust this. Ladies, I can tell my time of the month to either postpone or come early, but I can only tell her to come when I am in tune with myself. So let's say that I'm really, really busy, or I'm going through something difficult, and I'm like, I literally will say, Aunt Flo, please give me 2 days, give me a few days, or you know what, it will be really convenient if you came right now. So, and I would like, you know, work out, do my ritual as if I'm expecting her. Like, I would do the things that I would normally do when she is here, like have tea, lounge, heck, even cry a little bit, and so on and forth. And she will just come, you know, maybe not cry, but like listen to like romantic movies that are like tearjerkers, you know. So because I've been so busy, I told Aunt Flo, I was like, hey babes, like, can you just give me some time, you know, you can't come right now. So anyways, ladies,
Dans 800 pieds, utilisez les deux voies de gauche pour tourner à gauche sur East Desertine Road, Wilbur, Clark Day Road.
okay, so anyway, ladies, so I'm preparing for that time of the month.
Utilisez les deux voies de gauche pour tourner à gauche sur East Desertine Road, Wilbur, Clark Day Road.
Okay, so anyway, because I'm preparing for her and I've been working so much, I decided to also go to this wellness center. It's like a sauna, and then they have like dry beds, massaging chairs, and things like that. But I'm just gonna go to the sauna part because there's like a ice cup, like, I don't know, it's just a wellness center that I'm gonna go to. It's on ClassPass. I love using ClassPass. Between ClassPass, my home gym, and Lifetime, I am like really, really happy with all of that I have. Of course, it's also cost effective for me as opposed to like going to different places, paying different fees. It's just that like that membership covers everything. But anyways, ladies, so I'm just trying to take time really, really slow and gently because the year is ending. I have really, really fun content that I'm planning for you ladies. Il faut aller go. Hey, toi aussi. Sorry. Anyway, the editing that I have to do is quite a bit. So because of that, I think it's gonna take me a week or maybe even 2 weeks because I have 2 videos that I want to edit, and then I have another video I'm going to be filming a Christmas vlog for you ladies. And also I am trying to live intentionally and authentically for me, and within limits and reasons of my goals and the things that I have also planned. So I'm just trying to take things really, really slow, and also just show you how I am a feminine woman. I am a feminine being. I talk about femininity. I teach about femininity to an extent. It's a community more so than a teaching channel, but I'm showing you how I'm leading a feminine life, and hopefully you can use that to inspire yourself, and also inspire yourself
Continuez sur East Desertine Road pendant 7 miles.
Inspire yourself to do it your way. A lot of times people think femininity is like a linear thing, or it's like a thing that, you know, it's like cookie cutter, but it couldn't be furthest from the truth, ladies. Femininity is what you decide to make it. I've talked about how femininity simply comes from the Latin root word. You know, I'm a literature girly. I love, you know, finding like the root meaning of things and science and all of that. So anyway, femininity simply means, it's a Latin root for of woman. So what kind of woman do you want to be? And there are billions of women on this planet, and those different types of women have different types of life that requires different types of things from them. So because of that, if you just listen to someone who's like, okay, you have to speak like this, you have to have a soft life, you have to rest, you have to not do anything. Well, if you have things to do in your life, you have goals, you have ambition, does that mean you no longer can be feminine? If you have hurdles to overcome, does that mean that you are no longer feminine? No. That couldn't be further from the truth. It simply means that you have to now be intentional and mindful of the definition you give to your version of femininity, what that entails, what that looks like, what that feels like, and how sometimes that has to be malleable, especially if your life requires you to be malleable. So that's how I'm showing you. Forgive me if my vlogs or my videos are sometimes like they seem like I have a lot going on. Sometimes I do, but you can have a lot going on and be at peace. You can have a lot going on and be grounded and be rested and know what you're doing and know what you're talking about. Okay, it's not just about wearing pink. Of course I wear a lot of pink, but that's just a style preference. I just love wearing pink. Like, for example, my sister, I think my sister is one of the most feminine women I've ever met since she was a child. I think, you know, it's normal for girls to be girly and feminine, but I don't think my sister is girly, but I think that she's feminine in a grounded sense. But she doesn't like to wear pink. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen her wear pink. And as a matter of fact, anytime I get her something pink, she'll option for another color, like purple or something. So when we think of pink, it's not only reserved to a feminine person. Wearing pink and liking pink is just a girly attribute. A femininity simply means that how grounded you are, how in perspective you are, and so on and forth. I've talked about this in many times on my channel, ladies, so I won't, you know, make your ears bleed by, you know, repeating myself over and over again. But yes, ladies, so we are gonna go to a sauna session. I am running a little behind, so I've called them. I didn't want to rush myself, so I called them and said, hey, I'm gonna be about 5 to 10 minutes behind. And they're like, thank you so much for letting us know. And also, that's again part of femininity. Instead of rushing, trying to make it, or saying, instead of rushing and trying to make it, or, you know, it's saying it's just 5 minutes, it's okay, I have a grace period. Get into the habit of being courteous. Get into the habit of calling people and say, hey, I'm gonna be a little behind. Even if you're gonna be right there on time, let them know, hey, I'm running about 5-15 minutes behind, even if you show up on time. Of course, be mindful of how you do this and to whom, because sometimes if you know you're gonna be just right on time, I guess that's okay. But sometimes, you know, if you say you're gonna be running late and then you're early, it might also not be convenient for you, you know. So play it, you know how to maneuver this. You're a woman, you're feminine, I trust you to have discernment. But anyway, in this case, I wanted to just let them know so I don't rush mentally. And so also, I just don't like people waiting on me. I've never been to this spa, so it's just, I don't know, it's just courtesy, right? So anyway, I'm super excited, ladies, and then afterwards we are going to go to Pilates. I have my change of clothes with me, so that's gonna be ultra exciting. Anyway, ladies, I'm gonna drive a little safe, and I also wanted to just listen to something calming as I head there. So I will actually see you ladies at the spa. Mwah. So ladies, we are here. Alright, anyway, ladies, I am here, so I will see you inside. Let's go.
She lights a candle soft and low, watches the flicker gently glow. The world outside can wait. She knows. Breathe in peace, let it flow. Breathe out the weight, let it go. I am enough, I am whole, I carry light within my soul. The storms may rage, but I am still. I find my center, I bend my will. Her hands trace paths across her skin. The tender love begins within. The noise subsides, the calm sinks in. Breathe in love, feel it rise. Breathe out fear, go. Close your eyes. I am enough, I am free. The strength I need resides in me. The waves may crash, but I won't drown. I rise, I heal, I hold my ground.
Sous le ciel qui danse et s'étire, le soleil joue des notes en or. Elle roule, elle respire, elle sourit encore. Le vent caresse, le vent lui dit: tu es la reine de ta vie. Sous le vent, elle revit. Un foulard qui vole comme un drapeau. Des souvenirs chuchotent tout bas. Elle se retrouve, elle est là, elle est là. Le miroir brille.
pas perdu.
Good morning, ladies. We are going to Pilates this morning. I'm so excited. I'll see you there.
This is feminine takeoff, coming home to who I am. Pilates stretch, a steady core, listening to my body more.
So ladies, I just finished with Pilates. You guys know what my New Year's resolution is. I don't usually have New Year's resolutions, but for this one time I want to. And that is, so since I started content creation, I realized that it requires a lot of time and a lot of time to prepare. And so in the midst of that, I get lost in that time. So my New Year's resolution is to try to arrive 30 to 20 minutes earlier at anywhere I need to go. Of course, there will be exceptions if, like, let's say I'm really tight on time, I have to go from one location to another and I don't have time, right? But if time permit, my new resolution is to arrive 30 to 20 minutes or even 15 minutes before the time of where I need to be. Okay, I think that would be good for me to like reinforce my time management skills, reinforce like my femininity skills also, because ladies, I've said this before, femininity does not rush. I've learned this from Pastor R.C. Blakes. He talks about how femininity does not rush at all. And so the thing is, when I'm tight on time or just right on time, I rush a little bit to ensure that I'm on time. But this new resolution is actually going to change that for me. So I'm not like rushing to be just right on time. I'm just going to try to arrive 20-30 minutes ahead of time so that I can set up, so that I can move slowly. And I noticed something about myself, even like before the class and after the class, I move extremely slow. Someone told me this before. Actually, a lot of people have told me this before, but I remember I had a friend who told me, Krista, you move extremely slow. And not like oddly slow, like lazy, but I just take my time. And even when I'm not trying to take my time, I take my time. And so because I know that about myself, and I think that that's an amazing feminine trait, but to make it better so that I can truly rest in that, it will be good. Imagine I arrive 20-30 minutes early. I'm like moving slowly, putting my Pilates socks on slowly, driving slowly, and then I start the process of whatever I'm doing slowly. That would be good for me. I would love that for me. Okay, so I would love that for us. So actually, comment your New Year's resolutions below. I would love to hear it. And if you have a problem with time, let me know, and let me know how you combat it. Okay. But anyway, ladies, that's my New Year's resolution. Just try to be a little early. But I noticed at the studio, and I get it, it's because I've been working on my femininity. When I'm busy, I'm busy. You guys have seen, even to the beginning of this vlog, you saw me, I was leaving LA. Or is that how I started the vlog? It should be how I started the vlog. So anyway, I was leaving LA, got on a flight, went to the spa, then went to work, then came back, ordered groceries, and then prepare for work the next day. Worked. Like, I have a really, when I'm busy, I'm extremely busy. When I'm not busy and resting, my life is calm. But I've been really busy lately. So it's important for me to have ways to like incorporate my softness. But what I was saying earlier, in the beginning of the class and even at the end, I noticed even though I was like right on time, I was trying to rush and everything, but there was a girl who came at the same time as me, and she literally just put her stuff down and got on the thing. Me, I put my stuff down, I put my socks on, I was just moving slow. And I noticed it, and I tried to move fast, but the more I tried to move fast, the more disheveled I got. So I realized this about myself. I need to just move slow. Even at the end of class, I gently wipe everything down, and then I put my socks on. And by the time I was done with all of that, everyone was gone. So I don't know. And I realized I get it, in this, like, I get the fast pace, I get the seamlessness of things, but that's just not who I am. I just like gently easing myself through life, you know. So those of you who get what I'm trying to say, please comment below so I don't sound crazy. But anyway, let's go run some errands. Oh no, someone took the spot that I wanted. Ah! Oh wait, there's another spot. So dramatic. It's just who I am. I can't help it. I can't help it at all. All right, let's go do some groceries. So anyway, ladies, we are here. Let me let my hair down. All right, ladies, I've decided to come out here and just lay by the poolside just because I don't think I've been getting enough sun. And I don't know, I just feel so tired. I think being stuck in traffic has been it just like made me really, really tired. So I'm just gonna take like a 15-20 minute nap before I get in the sauna. And I'm just gonna like get some sunlight while I'm at it. It's so important for me to slow down when I feel like I need to, so let's do that. So I will see you ladies very soon. I invite you to take a deep, slow breath with me. Let everything soften. Then let's continue. Hi ladies, I'm back. I feel so relaxed. I may have relaxed a little bit too much and forgot that I have groceries and chocolate in the car, and I hope it didn't melt. I hope it didn't melt. If it did, oops. No, I don't think it melted. It's not that hot. I'm trying to keep calm. It's still winter time. Oh God, what have I done? Anyway, I mean, if it's melted, it's melted. What can I do about it? I can't stress right now, you know. But let's see. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go home. Hi ladies, we are home and the groceries were fine. I don't know if I told you earlier, but I was a little bit concerned because I went grocery shopping and then I was like, oh my God, is it hot? Is it gonna be too hot in the trunk for them? But it wasn't. I don't know why I was so worried. It was still cold outside, and actually everything that I got that were frozen are still frozen, so it's okay. But anyway ladies, I'm going to put my flowers away. I got orchids. I'm gonna get fresh flowers. I'm thinking of getting some at the farmers market. I'm gonna go this weekend. I like to put these inside of like a little mini bottle, and I like to put them in my shower, and so when I take a nice steamy shower, it just steams everything and you smell fresh eucalyptus, so I love that. Anyway, I get my soaps from Walmart. They get it delivered. You can do like same day delivery. You know, you ladies know me. I told you I love to just get everything that I need in bulk, so that way in case I don't know, I don't get paid like regular people because I work as a contractor oftentimes, so I can get paid once a month, once every 3 months, you know. So you just never know. So for in the sake of budgeting and also not being like in lack or having lack mindset or lack situation in situations that are of lack, I like to just bulk buy a lot of the things that, you know, I usually use, so they can last me for a long time. So yeah, anyway ladies, let me just put these groceries away and I will talk to you very, very soon. It's been so fun taking you along with me today. Good morning ladies, we are going to Pilates this morning. I'm super excited because I was able to wake up early. I decided to wake up and just give myself some peace this morning. I was doing some video editing and then it's like 7:30 now, so we are headed to do some Pilates and then we're going to be nearing the ending of this vlog. So this vlog is ending very, very soon, but I'm just showing you how I bring myself peace and reacclimate myself to being home, especially after I'm like traveling so much back and forth. So ladies, I'm gonna drive safe now and I will see you at the Pilates studio. Mwah.
Mat on the floor, sunlight streams in. Breathe it in deep, let the flow begin. Stretch and reach, I'm light as air. Elegance moves me everywhere. Toes point, fingers glide. Balance on the shifting tide. I'm a Pilates princess, watch me shine. Strength and grace in every line. Roll up, roll down, I own this space. Wellness in motion, my happy place. Mirror reflects a serene queen. Core engage, the crown unseen. Chasing nothing, just the flow. A luxury only I bestow. I'm a Pilates princess, watch me shine. Strength and grace in every line. Roll up, roll down, I own this space. Wellness in motion, my happy place. Swan arms sweep like clouds in flight. Flowing steady, soft delight. Luxuries not in jewels or gold. It's the power of my body control.
Hi ladies, that class was amazing.
Morning light on quiet skin, steam rising, breathing in. Morning light on quiet skin, steam rising, breathing in. A soft mirror, gentle hands, getting ready, making plans. Brush of color, steady gaze, meeting myself with grace. Not to impress, not to hide, just honoring the woman inside. Some days are movement, some days are still. Both are sacred, both fulfill. This is loving myself in real time, in small moments, not just dreams. In getting ready and slowing down, I choose me gently, no proving, no running away. Just being present where I stand. This coming home to who